Hello everyone, Jules here. Today I'd like to show quite an interesting deck that was published earlier this year. That is the Hoodoo Tarot, and I've just recently got this deck, and I found out about this deck on Queen Osset's channel, who has done a very good review about this deck, and I will put a link below my video to Queen Osset's video about the deck. And this has been published earlier this year, and I really like the deck, and I very much like the book, and I find the images very interesting, and I particularly wanted to get this book because this is a whole new subject area for me. I don't know anything about the hoodoo tradition or the culture. So this deck and this book are a really great place to start. And I think this might actually be quite enough for me for quite a while, because there is a lot to study and to become more familiar with in the book, and also the images. So here is the box. It's been published by Destiny Books, and the book is written by Tayannah Lee McQuillar, and the book is very well written. So this is about the hoodoo tradition, which is about the root workers. So here is the book, and it's a great book. I just wish that more tarot books were written like this. It sets the whole context for the hoodoo tradition from a historical and cultural perspective. That's the introduction to the book. There are spreads in here. There are points for each of the major arcana cards, and the major arcana cards have all been renamed except for one, except for the strength card. And there are points for each of the major arcana cards, and the author calls those things to consider. And there's meanings as well, and there's a description of the images. But I really like these things to consider for each of the major arcana cards, because it kind of gives additional meaning for the cards. And these things to consider for each of the major arcana cards would also be quite good for journaling. So I really like the way this book is written. It's just written so well. And for every card there is a plant correspondence, because this is to do with root working. So I really like this book. And I only got this recently, and I did get this because of the great review on Queen Osset's channel. But I realised that I love to learn something new. So this is quite new for me, and because this has been so well done, I love the images and the cards as well. So it's a great book. And now to show some of the cards. I'm going to show the cards that I particularly like, because that's what I normally do with my reviews. The cardstock is very good. It's quite sturdy. I've got a semi-gloss finish. Here is the back of the cards, and the cards are reversible, but I'm fairly sure reversible meanings are not in here. There is something mentioned in the introduction to the book about context for reverse cards. So there's the back of the cards. And the cards have a kind of coloured and sepia shading to the cards. So here is the first card called the Free Man, and this would correspond to the Fool card. So as I was saying, all of the major arcana cards have been renamed except for Strength. So this deck is Waite-Smith based, but the meanings are quite unique for the deck. So you will be able to see some crossover with the images, but others you won't, because this deck has its own meanings. So here is the Free Man. This would normally be the High Priestess card, and this is Miss Ida. The Big Queen. Which would normally correspond with the Empress card. There's Roman numerals below the images and a title for the card. So that's the Big Queen. This is Courting, which would be the Lover's card. This is the Strength card I was talking about. The only card in the Major Arcana that has not been renamed. It's a beautiful Strength card. This is probably my favourite card of the whole Major Arcana. This is Dr. Grant, and this would correspond to the Hermit card. I really like this card. I like this one as well, the Big House. Which is corresponding to the Tower card. And this is on the box. This would normally be the Judgment card, and this is Dem Bones. Which is showing someone reading the bones as a form of divination. Someone receiving a reading. And the World card. This is called the Garden. So with the nature connection, it's all about the circle of life, the cycle of life. That's a lovely card. So there's some of the Major Arcana cards. Now, with the court cards and showing some of the minor arcana, the minor arcana have sticks for wands and baskets for the cups. Otherwise, there are knives for swords and coins, which would usually be your pentacle suit. And the court cards are mother, father, daughter and son. So here is the Ace of Sticks. I just love the colouring of these cards and just the whole way that the art has been done. Ace of Sticks, Three of Sticks. It's quite a beautiful card. And I like this, the Daughter of Sticks. Great card. Now for the baskets, which would normally be like the cups. Ace of Baskets. Six of Baskets. So this is quite a bit like the Six of Cups card. And the Daughter of Baskets. Now for the knives. Ace of Knives. I really like this card. The Nine of Knives, which would be the Nine of Swords. Certainly has a nightmarish image. It's a Nine of Knives. And the Mother of Knives. Quite a beautiful card. And now for coins. I quite like the coin suit in this deck. I like the sticks as well, but I think I particularly like this coins suit. Ace of Coins. Three of Coins. And the Three of Coins or Three of Pentacles is really connected to craft. And there's all different kinds of crafts. So I really like this card. Three of Coins. Beautiful Nine of Coins. I like this too. I think that's a great Nine of Coins card. And such an original concept. Nine of Coins and the Mother of Coins. I like this too. Beautiful symbolism. That's the Mother of Coins. I really find that card so interesting. I just feel like climbing inside that card. So there's some of the cards from the Hoodoo Tarot. And this is created and written. The book is written by Tayannah Lee McQuillar. The artwork is by Katelan V. Foisy. And I'll put the details below the video. So here is the box again. And this is such an interesting and fascinating deck, and it's going to be so worthwhile for me to learn all about a whole new subject area. And this is learning about a whole new culture and tradition that is new for me. And I am definitely going to put the link below the video to the video review by Queen Osset, because that review puts this deck and book into better and proper context. This is a new subject area for me, and this is a new deck and a new book. And as I was saying, the video by Queen Osset will put this into a much larger and deeper context. So for me, this is early impressions of this deck. So that's the Hoodoo Tarot, and I will put the details below the video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.